You want to see how we rig some highlines in Iceland? Check out how to think outside the box on this episode of How Not to Highline. I'm Ryan Jinks and welcome to my gear closet. And yes, I am wearing a puffin hat. And we got this puffin hat in Iceland, where we spent a week establishing 5 new highlines. Check out some of the clips from our trip. Okay, so the second line that we rigged in Iceland was at Haifoss, the area with the 2 waterfalls. It was 25 meters long and we named it 4th of July because it was on 4th of July. Now before I show you how to rig that, check out slackademics.com. We're collecting all the Slack content in the world into one sleek looking website. You can also buy t-shirts that Kim has made, and the bolting t-shirts like this one go to support the bolting fund. Anyways, check out slackademics.com. The link is in the description below. Now I'm used to Yosemite granite when I go to Highline. When we showed up to Haifoss, it was mud cliffs. We did kind of expect that, so we came prepared with some lumber that we got from the hardware store about yay big. We buried that lumber and wrapped it with span sets for dead man anchors and bolted what we could on either side. Excuse me while I build an anchor. Doddy, come here. Check out my deep brown hole. Oh my god. Here, get in my brown hole.
Get in there.
Most dangerous part of any highline is standing near the cliff edge on moss at midnight when you're tired, pushing against the shovel, trying not to hit Sarah,
Drinking whiskey.
drinking whiskey
Well,
with my shoelaces untied. We wanted to wrap this boulder, but you can't. So we lifted its skirt and bolted it. This is how you bolt an all-natural anchor. Come follow us over here. We had the same problem here. This is how you bolt an all-natural anchor. This hole is this deep, and we buried 3 pieces of wood. We girth hitched span set. Our 2 bolts are natural bolts, and this equalized with our whoopies the way we like it. And we used our bag of shit to lift it up because we wouldn't want the moss to rub it. It might abrade it. And never stand on moss near a cliff edge, or you may not make it to your next highline. It's 4 a.m. I'm fucking tired. This is... Can't believe you have bugs here. Okay, so in case that anchor doesn't work the way we were hoping, we have wrapped this rock, which is at least 30 meters away from our anchor over there. Okay, on my way. We chose where our master point was, so you gotta work with what you got. So instead of wrapping this boulder, which is a great boulder, just the way it's buried in there, we bolted an all-natural line. But when we're done, we can cover it all up with the moss, and it's not gonna bother anybody. So we have 2 strands of static rope going to our bolt for redundancy. And in this hole, we found this rock that was completely, we found the bottom, and so we drilled through the rock. We have no idea how good it is, but it was deep enough to bury our dead man anchor, So we have a bolt, which is what the span set is, and our wood that we buried, which is our other span set. We equalize all those points and make our master point like normal, equalizing sliding X with whoopee slings. So we have our master point, and we put a soft release on here. But there's really no point when your anchor's stretched and your rope's stretched and this is really loose. But it's on here, and we backed up the tail in case something were to come loose. Okay, just in case you didn't know, all natural bolting is a play on words. All natural means you didn't use bolts. But in this case, we put our bolts in strategic places so you're never going to see them. Haifoss is a populated area. Maybe not at 4 a.m., but there's a lot of people that come visit, and they don't want to see our bolts sticking out of the ground. So we made an effort to put them in places you're never going to see them. We also drilled the holes deeper than they needed to be. We took the hangers with us, and if the studs were ever a problem, we can pound them in deeper and plug the hole with a little mud. We also made sure where we had our deadman anchors looked as normal as possible, so if you didn't know we were highlining there, you would never know anybody was there at all. Now be sure to be careful when you're taking out your deadman anchors that you don't hit your span set with the shovel. You got to take your time, and it can take a while. Now, if you're wearing dark colored jackets with a darkish beautiful background and it's super cold outside, you could always take your clothes off and walk naked. And you can see here how my stark white ass has a nice contrast with the background. However, you're probably not looking at the waterfall anymore. Rigging all natural bolted lines near moss cliff edges could get you killed. Therefore, you shouldn't highline. Hey, thanks for watching, but please, please don't go rig your first highline after watching a guy in a puffin hat show you how to do it. Instead, invite that guy to your country so he can show you how to do it personally. But until then, check out these other episodes and don't forget to subscribe.